Sovete omnes, nomen mihi est canicus. Thank you for joining me for a new series. This is something I'm calling Better Than Wolves, The Return. And I call it that for two reasons. One, I had a Better Than Wolves series on my channel for a while. I don't know what happened there. And I took it down. I was getting these copyright notices, even though the only audio on there is the game and my voice. So that was annoying. So I wanted to do that. But secondly, I wanted to come back to a world that I have played previously. So, full disclosure on that. I'm definitely going to be saying things like, I think this is over here, and I remember that, and that kind of thing. Excuse me. But it has been a very long time, and the game has gone through a lot of changes since. The last time I remember playing this world, I actually made it to the end and killed the Ender Dragon. So I have, I guess, beaten this world before, for whatever that means in Minecraft. But that was before the 4.a whatever 4.a update where everything changed. And there's been an enormous amount of change since. That was almost 7 years ago is when that update came out, and I don't remember how long it's been before that since I've played this world. So, yes, I do have some idea of where things are. I did play on this world quite a bit, so there will be things that I remember, but I wanted to see what it's like. And most importantly, there have been some changes to terrain generation and structure generation and things like that. Well, you'll see in a minute. I'm curious to see how all of those changes have affected the reason that I enjoyed playing on this world so much. So we will get to that momentarily. This is where I'm going to set up for the night. Just going to get my stone here. Okay. And I like to get 2 more before I move on. And then I'll start collecting my sticks. So I don't have a whole lot of time for intro. So I'm going to be playing while I talk here. I want to make sure that I get all of the things done that I need to do. So this is the beta. This is the hotfix 3A. I have played the beta. I haven't been on this world in the beta yet. Excuse me. So I'm not really sure what to expect. So far, this is remotely familiar. I want to say I don't remember this many trees, but it's been 7 or 8 years. I don't know what I should expect to remember. There should be a ravine ahead of me. And if there's not a ravine ahead of me, then I'm in, well, not a lot of trouble. I'm still going to play, but if there's not a ravine ahead of me, then things are much more different than I am hoping they will be. Let's see. Okay. Okay, there is a ravine. All right, good. That was fortunate. Okay, almost done, and then I can start gathering some food. Going to avoid the chickens. I want this. I want as many chickens as possible for spiders to go after. I need web in the morning. So this is a pretty standard start for me. I get 1 stone, then I get 4, then I get 2, and use the rest of my sharp stones to get about 14 sticks. Although I feel like I'm a little low. Oh no, I've got one more break on this. Okay. I just don't want to waste time breaking leaves. This is kind of dumb. I'll go around with an axe and get all the stuff in a minute. I'm actually going to set up my permanent base in the hill in front of me here. I do that primarily because there's lots of trees. Like, maybe this stump can be a crafting bench, or maybe one on the top there. And it is getting far too close to night for my comfort. You can go through leaves now, which is neat. Okay, don't want you running into the ravine. Okay, I'd like to get I'd like to at least have 2 pieces of food, if at all possible. There's horses. I'm not used to having horses and donkeys in the world. They kick as the same way as cows. So that's new for me. I'll attempt to take out this other sheep here. Yep, that was unfortunate. There we go. Okay. 20 stick. Fire plow. Oh, give me my wool. Thank you. Okay, dirt. Right, campfire, spit, mutton. There we go. Hopefully this will light soon. Come on. You can do it. There we go. All right, toss that in for some fuel. And 1, 2. Okay. So while that goes, I'm gonna fiddle around with my setup here for a second. So give me a minute. Okay, so that should be better. My mute button was out of reach, which was a problem. Okay, let's get some more stone. So there's actually enough. There's enough fuel in the fire to cook this mutton, so I don't have to attend to it too strictly right now. Also, you notice that odd texture. One of the benefits of going to 1.6 is being able to use resource packs as opposed to the old texture packs. But there aren't very many resource packs for Better Than Wolves, understandably, since it's just the beta. So I have taken the John Smith Legacy, which you may see on like a login screen or whatever. And I have brought in Better Than Wolves specific textures, a few others that I'm just more used to from the pack that Mesh put out a long time ago. That was a combination of John Smith and Conquest, along with some of his own custom textures, with a whole bunch of CTM and all kinds of just elaborate stuff that's really great and looks awesome. I have not done any of that complicated stuff, but I've pulled in some of the stuff from that. I don't know how much of what I have pulled in is from Conquest and how much of it is Mesh's on its own, but just know that this is the texture pack that I'm using is primarily John Smith with some Conquest and Mesh, and then a very few textures where I have just gone in and edited something to adjust it for different strata or something like that. I haven't created any textures myself. I've just gone in and modified some existing ones to fit better. So that's where the texture pack comes from. And as you can see, after that first break, it was still the 16 by 16 texture, with the rest of this being 32. And I'm not sure how much fuel I have in, so I don't want to overdo it. Anyway, those will come up every once in a while. I'm aware that I still have a good bit of work to do on that particular texture. I don't know which one it is. So if anybody knows the name of that texture, then I will track it down in my list and see what that is, and then I can get it fixed. I am home, not feeling very well today. So I will be muting myself for coughing and sneezing and blowing my nose a good bit. I apologize for that. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Let's see. I'm probably going to need a club for tomorrow. This gives me enough for an axe. All right, should be good. Oh, I'm going to need a sharp stone for webs. Hopefully there's webs. Please, please, please let there be webs. Okay, that's all of my traditional fuel. And we're not getting light yet, so I may have to add one of my sticks. Give myself another 20 seconds. That should almost certainly be enough to make sure that that cooks, and hopefully that's enough to last through the night. All right, how are we doing on time? Oh. That is... No, that's not web. I was sure that was web. Oh, goodness. I am positive that's a skeleton, though. Hopefully he'll stay aggroed on me up there and burn up right on top of me. That would be wonderful. Be very grateful if he did that and maybe dropped a couple of bones, and then I can make a bone club. So, the goal of this series is to just play. I'm not trying to do anything faster than anyone else. I'm not trying to do anything exceptional. I am going to kind of stop each episode roughly on a day cycle. So each episode should be 20 minutes-ish. There we go. I know I don't have enough fuel to cook another piece of meat, so I'm not going to bother. Usually like my food there. So they will be roughly 20 minutes long. If I'm down caving, I'll just try and stop at that 20-minute mark and go from there. So it won't be purely by day, but when I do accomplish things, when I get my first diamond pick and or iron pick, even when I get my when I get to the nether, all those little milestones, some big milestones in Better Than Wolves, we'll have a good idea of how long it took, because it was this many episodes, and so it took that many days and stuff like that. But again, this is not a speed run. This isn't trying to be better than, because I've played on this world before, right? I mean, this is not something that is for. I'm not trying to impress anybody. So, all right, I see the sun coming up, so I am going to stop it there. And I will say thank you very much, and in Latin that is gratias vobis ago. Thank you all very much. I would love it if you would subscribe to the channel and like the video if you did. Also, leave a comment. Let me know if you're playing the beta or if you're playing a different version of Better Than Wolves. And yeah, let me know. And I will sign off in a way that Romans would sign their letters. Basically says, if you are well, I am well. Si valetis, ego valeo. Valete.